current affairs. As I told you that definitely it will be useful for many of the students and competitive aspirants. So today's the news. I think all of you might know the news of Ramappa Temple. Really fantastic, right? Construction architecture of Telangana's pride. Telangana's Ramappa Temple World Heritage Tag. Really, it's a great achievement for our Ramappa Temple, which was built in the period of Kakatiya dynasty, where where the person Rudraya, or right other here, the 13th century Ramappa Temple in Palampet, Telangana, was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site on Sunday. Yesterday, it was declared that from UNESCO. Especially, this is given for only significant constructions. The architecture, which is very important, and mostly how they're actually constructed. So black stone and the floating bricks. So many technical things were used at the time itself in the 13th century, right? July 20th, 2021, it was declared as a world's heritage, heritage, right, the property. So it was really a great achievement, we can say. Ramappa Temple is inscribed as a World Heritage by UNESCO at the extended 44th meeting. After many meetings, when it was taken place in China, so there they declared that Ramappa Temple is World's Heritage. So Ramappa Temple is one of the best constructions, as we say. Maharashtra, there are many right World Heritage things here. If it comes to Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, Telugu states. Okay, Telugu states. It's only one construction, one architecture. We can say that here it is declared as Telangana's or world's heritage property now. So by this, definitely many tourists come here. Warangal will have many developments and surrounding and all, just like Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal has symbol of, as you know that. At the same time, Ramappa Temple will have great significance. Funds will be flooded and foreigners will visit the temple, and from the central government also they'll release right funds for the special development. So by this, definitely there'll be many right activities will take place, as it is in the right map of world scenario today. Then at the ongoing online meeting at the World Heritage Committee in Fuzhou, China, the decision was reached after a consensus with the Norway opposing. Indeed, what happened here, Norway was opposing for the decision, but Russia supported us, and remaining other seven countries also supported for this proposal. So after many consensus, it would be given indeed in 2020 itself, but because of COVID and all the things, it's extended. It is in 2021. All right, on Sunday, it was declared as it's a World Heritage construction. Like, and while Russia led the effort of for the right no nomination for a World Heritage Site, but the Ramappa and Kakatiya temples was made in 2014. The proposal was given that year in the 2014 itself. So from that time, it's been there. So many consensus went on. After that, these people have taken the decision that here Ramappa is one of the best and unique temples of the world. So that there'll be many significant developments will be taken place. Built by Rachella Senapati Rudraya, right? Rudraya, a general of Kakatiya king Ganapati Deva in the 13th century. So you can say that Rudraya, right, who was the Senapati, right, Lieutenant General of Kakatiya dynasty at the time. He actually had constructed this one. The main temple is flanked by the collapsed structure of the Kateshwaraya and Kameshwaraya temples in Palampet area. It was constructed. The two temples were here, Kateshwaraya and Kameshwaraya. These are the temples. When they were collapsed again, flanked them again. So reconstructed or renovated, redesigned like. So they had done something here. About 220 kilometers from Hyderabad, people can reach to this place, taking a journey, a joyride, you can say, a joyride to Warangal, so that you can have very pleasant journey. Also, there are many other right, tourist places to Warangal surroundings, so that people can go there. Uh, the foundation is built with the sandbox technique here. The right, the foundation and the complete basic construction is started with the sandbox techniques. These questions may be asked in the current affairs also. The every point what I am saying that will be in the current affairs, so that this is a sandbox technique was used for the construction of Ramappa temple. The flooring is granite. The flooring, if you take the flooring of that, it is granite, and the pillars are basalt. Basalt. So pillars are taken. The other metal basalt here. So basalt is one metal is used for the pillars, and flooring was granite, and foundation was sandbox techniques. So these are right the things, because the foundation was totally in sand, because they expected that here it would not be collapsed because of any earthquakes would occur. The lower part of the temple is a red sandstone, and the white gopuram is built with light bricks that reportedly float on water. If you take that right, the gopuram, you can say sanctum. The sanctum was constructed with only right lightweight bricks, which will float on water also. If anything happens, this will not be sunk into that. So these are the significant things, because the recognition would not come simply for any temple, but this is a great achievement for the Telangana state, especially in South India, we can say. So it is one of the significant right moments to all the people, and we have to celebrate this. The International Council on Monuments and Sites, you can say, right, ICOMOS, you can say that the International Council on Monuments and Sites cited nine shortcomings at the light after an initial visit in 2019, when these people came that your International Council for Monuments and Sites. So there will be some recognition for, and there will be some organization like Guinness Book Record. How Guinness Book Record takes place, the committee will come and test the people. In that way, here also there is some standard committee, which is that here International Council on Monuments and Sites. These people came and found some shortcomings, because we would not be given like, so anyhow everybody writes some report to right give any kind of recognition to that. In 2019, they found that some shortcomings, but on Sunday, a majority weed round to India's view about the site's outstanding universal value. So this outstanding universal value given after many consensus, even people rejected, again accepted, and many consensus went on. After that, our Ramappa temple got a great recognition in the world, so that it will be the right in the spot that here world's tourist spot, just like Taj Mahal. Norway was the only country which opposed the or moves, citing that here conclusion. At the conclusion, Norway did not support us, but Russia always with us. So that Russia support and other seven countries support also was there. So with that, we got this achievement. So we thank to those countries who supported for the world's recognition here. India mounted a diplomatic offensive to ensure the World Heritage Site status for the Ramappa temple by reaching out to other countries whose representatives were to vote on the proposal. So that here the other, you can see that even India also moved with effective steps also. When there will be a strong opposition, automatically will be very stronger. So that this will be happening in any case. So that here also, when that right international organization of monuments and this site, when they opposed them, our people started right taking other steps to get recognition to our temple here. And Recherla Senapati Rudraya, a general of Kakatiya king, Ganapati Deva. Here you can see right when you go and see that inscriptions and all, you'll find out actually who were the people who fought against many enemies, and after that, who is Rudramaraju, you can see. And here the temple dedicated to uh, Rudreshwara. This temple was dedicated to Rudreshwara in 1135. Right, Samvat Shaka Samvasram. It was 1135 on the 8th day of Magha. So the month was Maga according to Sanskrit here. So Samvat Saka Samvasaram on the eighth day of Maga. That was, if you take that in our language here, January 12th, 1214. So January 12th, 1214, it was right dedicated to that. And then the main architect of Ramappa, so the person, and Malik Kafur, the slave general of Alauddin Khilji, invaded. Attacks were there, of course. At the time, some attacks were there from different religions. So that Malik Kafur was the person, the slave general of Alauddin Khilji. So he invaded Kakatiya kingdom, and art of the temples, right, iconography was damaged during his campaign in 1310. So in 1310, when Malik Kafur, who is the slave general of Alauddin Khilji, invaded Warangal, I mean to say here Kakatiya dynasty kingdom, then there were many temples were damaged. In that, Ramappa temple also one of them, and then uh, right declining went on. Earthquake of 7.7 to 8.2 magnitude hits the region also at the time in on 16th 1819. So in 1819 there was an earthquake affecting the floor of the temple. So 1819 this one, and in the year 1310, the 1310 Malik Kafur attacks. So just there was some damage to the temple at the right floor level and somewhere. On April 15, 2014, India makes an animation to UNESCO of the glorious Kakatiya temple and gateways as a serial site with the Ramappa temple, Palampet, Swayambhu temple, and Kirti Toranam, Warangal Fort, and Rudreshwara temple, Thousand Pillar temple in Hanmakonda. So these were the right proposals given, but the significance has come to Ramappa temple. Really, September 2019, officials of International Council for Monuments and Sites visit the Ramappa temple site in Palampet. The 43rd World Heritage Committee meeting in Fuzhou in China, right, is postponed due to outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. So it would be given only in 2020 only. This award is given for the 2020, but because of pandemic and all this, it is totally postponed. It would be conducted in the Fuzhou, the place called in Chennai, China. So because of COVID 19, it was totally postponed. So this was recognized for the 2020. It should be different from all the constructions outstanding universal value. So this only that outstanding universal value. It is not given simply for anything, because when there are different constructions, right, you can see the black stone, which is very the strongest stones of the stones was used for this construction. In any invades also would not be damaged, but even there were many invades and many other natural calamities would happen, but still it lasts forever. So that is the greatness of Ramappa temple. I hope definitely the points which I covered here will be useful for your current affairs. Use it, and at the same time, if you like it, share it, and subscribe the channel for more current affair topics. So further, definitely I'll come with the current affair topics. I hope definitely you like it. Thank you so much for watching, right, Bitla Summit.